Hello students, in our last video you have learned the different ways to create table and enter data in Microsoft Word. So in this video you will learn to insert a new rows and columns, deleting rows and columns and changing row height and column width within a table in Microsoft Word. So this is the part 2 of same chapter. Let us begin. Now I have already created a table in Microsoft Word, and I have already showed you in my last class the different ways to create a table and enter the data. Now so let us begin. Now let's start with inserting column. I will show you two different ways to insert column and rows. So let us begin. Now you can click on any of the cell where you want to insert either column or rows. Now remember that columns are inserted either in the left side or at the right side of the selected cell, and the rows are always inserted above the selected cell or below the selected cell. So let me start with inserting a column. Now say I want to insert a new column between SST and math. So you can click on any of this cell. So just click here, then right click the mouse button. You will see a context menu here. So from the context menu you will see a insert option. So if you click the, or if you put the mouse pointer under the insert option, you will see a sub option again. From this sub option, wherever you want to insert the column, suppose say if you want to insert the column towards the left side of SST column, if you want to insert towards the right side of SST column, so wherever you want to insert, you can simply click insert column to the left or insert column to the right. Suppose say insert column to the left. Now you can see that the new column has inserted between maths and SST. Suppose say if you want to insert a new column towards the right, you have to use the same process. Right click the mouse button, from the context menu go to the insert option, and another sub option will come. From this sub option you have to click on insert column to the right. The column will, or new column will be created towards the right side. Now another way, the second way is click on any of the cell. Suppose say I want a new column in between SST and English. So click on any of the cell, then go to the layout tab. So click on the layout tab. Now we call this as a rows and columns group. Now under the rows and column group you will see a delete button, insert above, insert below, insert left and insert right. So as I am inserting a new column, so I have to click any of these two buttons, towards the left or towards the right. Suppose say I want to insert towards the right, so click on insert right button. You can see that the new column has been inserted. Similarly, if you want to insert the new row, just click on any of the cell, right click the mouse button, go to the insert options from the context menu, and you will see the sub option. In this sub option, as I have already said, that the rows are inserted either above the selected row or below the selected row. So wherever you want to insert, you can click either row above or insert row below. Now you can see that the new row has been inserted. Suppose say I want to insert a new row between 2 and 3. The another method is go to the layout tab. Again under the rows and columns group, you can see insert above, insert below. So wherever you want to insert the row, click on that particular button. See, the new row has been inserted. So these are the two ways that you can insert rows and columns. Now how to delete the rows and column? See, just suppose say I want to delete this particular column. So click anywhere in this column, right click the mouse button, from the context menu click on delete cell option. Now once you click on the delete cell option, you will see a delete cell dialog box. Now in this delete cell dialog box, you will get four options: shift cell left, shift cells up, delete entire row, delete entire column. As I wanted to delete the column, so I'll click on this radio button, that is delete entire column, and click on OK button. See, the column has been deleted. Another method is, suppose say I want to delete this column, so click anywhere in the cell. Now go to the layout tab. Under the layout tab, you can see the delete option here, or a delete button. Click on this drop down arrow. Now simply click on delete column button. So click here, the column has been deleted. Similarly, if you want to delete the row, just click here, right click the mouse button. From the context menu, click on delete cells. The same delete cells dialog box will come. Here as you want to delete the cell, so click on this radio button, that is delete entire row. So select this radio button, click on OK. You will see this particular row will get deleted. See, the row has been deleted. Another way is, suppose say I want to delete this row, so click on one of the cell anywhere, go under the layout tab. You'll see the same thing, that is rows and columns group. Click on the drop down arrow of this delete button and click on delete rows. See, in this way you can either insert new rows and columns or delete rows and column. Now finally, I want to show you how to increase the column width and row height. Now one thing is that you can manually increase the column width and row height. For that, you just go in between the boundary of the two cells. You can see that the pointer turns into a double-headed arrow. Or you can also go at the top. See, the pointer turns into the double-headed arrow. You can either click here or you can click here also. So press the mouse button, simply drag it. Now you can see that the width of the column has got increased. So we call this as a manual way of increasing a column width. And if you want to increase the row height, either you can go here and simply drag it below, or you can also click here. See, once the pointer turns into double-headed arrow, press the mouse button and drag it. So in this way you can increase the row height manually. Now second way of increasing the row height and column width is, see, under the layout tab and within the cell size group, you will see two options here. One is height, another is width. So if you want to increase the height of all the cells, you need to select the whole table. So just go at the top at this particular point and click the mouse button. The whole table has got selected. Now just click here in the up arrow of the height button. You can see that the row height got increased. So in this way you can increase the height of the row or decrease the height of the row. Now if you want to increase the column width, so click on any of the cells. Suppose say I want to increase the column width of SST, so click there and click on the up arrow of column width button. You can see that the width of the particular cell has got increased. So in this way you can either increase or decrease the width of the column and height of the row. So in this content I have showed you how to insert, that is two ways to insert rows and columns, two ways to delete rows and columns, and I have also showed you how to increase the row height and column width manually, as well as using the options that are available in the cell size. So this is all in today's video. You can open Microsoft Word, create a table, enter the data and you can practice it at home. Okay, thank you children.